compound microscope or light microscope, its part and their roles. What is microscope? Microscope is an instrument used to observe two small objects invisible with naked eye. Microscope is a combination of two words. Micro meaning small and scope meaning view. Is compound and light microscope the same? The term light refers to the method by which light transmits the image to your eye. Then, compound deals with microscope having more than one lenses. Compound light microscope is the microscope with more than one lenses and its own light source. As you see, this microscope has eyepiece, lenses, and objective lenses, and its own light source. That means this microscope is compound light microscope because it has more than one lenses. In this type of microscope, there are ocular lenses in binocular eyepieces and objective lenses in a rotating nosepiece closer to the specimen. That rotating nosepiece is this part, which carries objective lenses. Okay. The structural parts of compound light microscope and their functions. There are three structural parts of microscope. Head, which is this part, and base, which is this part, it's this part, okay, and arm, which is this part, from here to here, okay. Head is this part, This is also known as the body. It carries the optical part in the upper part of the microscope. This part, as you see, is located to the upper part of the microscope and it carries the optical part of the microscope to upper part. These optical part are eyepieces, the first and the second. Base, it acts as microscope support. It also carries the microscopic illuminators. Microscopic illuminators located here. Base is displayed and microscopic illuminator is here. Let's do this and you see the light to the base. The illuminator is here. Is located or it's fixed to the base. This is the part connecting the base and the head. As you see, this is the base and this is the head. Arm is this part. Arm connect the base and the head. Okay? And the eyepiece tube to the revolving. Eyepiece tube is this part. Eyepiece tube is this part from here to the revolving. Also this part arm support this eyepiece tube which connect the eyepieces and revolving. This part is supported by this part called arm. It gives support to the head of the microscope and it's also used when carrying the microscope. Okay, as you see, it supports the head and it's used to carry the microscope. When you carry microscope, you use this part called arm. You can take a microscope like this. Okay. Some high quality microscopes have an articulated arm with more than one joint, allowing more movement of the microscopic head for better viewing. Okay, that joint is here. You can rotate the head depending how you need to use this microscope. You can use this microscope in this way or in this way. Okay, that joint is this. This joint is located to the arm. It also supports stage and its part. Stage is this part. As you see, it's attached to the arm. And focusing knobs. And focusing knobs are attached to the arm. Focusing knobs are here. Focusing knobs are located to the arm. Optical part of microscope and their functions. The optical part of the microscope are used to view, magnify and produce an image from a specimen placed on slide. These parts include eyepiece, eyepiece tube, objective lenses, nosepiece, adjustment knobs, stage, aperture, microscopic illuminator, condenser, diaphragm, condenser, focus knob, the rack stop. These are the parts of the microscope used to view, to magnify, and produce an image. Eyepiece, also known as ocular eyepiece, are here, are this part. This is the part used to look through the microscope, like this, are the part used to look through the microscope. Okay. Its standard magnification is 10 power with an optional eyepiece having magnifications from 5 power to 30 power. Eyepiece tube. Eyepiece tube is this part from here to here. Okay? It's the eyepiece holder. As you see, it holds the eyepieces. This is eyepiece tube from here to here, and it holds the eyepieces. It carries the eyepiece just above the objective lenses. Okay, as you see, it's the part located here from at this region to the objectives. In some microscopes, such as the binoculars, the eyepiece tube is flexible and can be rotated for maximum visualization for variance in distance. Depending on the face of individual, you can enlarge or reduce. Okay, you can do like this if you have large face, or if you have small, you can reduce like this. Okay. Objective lenses. Objective lenses are here. These are what we call objective lenses, and fixed on revolving or nose piece. These are the major lenses used for specimen visualization. They have a magnification power of 40 power to 100 power. These are about 1 to 4 objective lenses placed on one microscope. As you see, this is the first, the second, the third, and the fourth objective lenses. Each lens has its own magnification power. This is objective of 100 power. and this is objective of 40 power. This has 10 power, and this has 5 power. Nosepiece. Nosepiece is this blackish part, rotating part. This blackish part, circular and rotating. This part is what we call nosepiece, also known as the revolving. It holds the objective lenses. As you see, this part is what they call nosepiece or revolving. It carries the objective lenses. Objective lenses are fixed on revolving or nosepiece. It is movable, hence it calls revolve the objective lenses depending on the magnification power of the lenses. The adjustment knobs are located here. This big and this small. These are knobs that are used to focus the microscope. These are two types of adjustment knobs, which are coarse adjustment knob and fine adjustment knob. The coarse adjustment knob brings the specimen into general focus. This we will see in next video how this coarse adjustment knob works and these fine adjustment knobs works, to show how microscope it operates in practice. Fine adjustment knob turns the focus and increase the detail of the specimen. Stage is this part, this blackish part. This is the section on which the specimen is placed for viewing. Okay? This is the specimen is placed on stage to view the sample like this. Okay? There is another part on stage called stage clip, which is this part, this. Okay. Stage clip is the metal clip that holds the sample in place. Okay. After placing a sample on stage, it is supported by stage clip, stage clip is this. After supported by stage clip and this stage clip, it is movable, can be moved left, right, two different regions like this. Is the metal holds the slide in place. Okay. Aperture. Aperture is this wall. Here, this wall on stage. This wall on stage is what we call aperture. This is the wool, is a wool on the microscope stage through which the transmitted light from source reaches the stage, like this. The light reaches to the specimen through this wool called aperture. Microscopic illuminator. Microscopic illuminator is this part here. This is the microscope's light source located at the base. As you see, this part is located at the base of microscope. It uses instead of the mirror. If there is no electricity, you can use the sun to illuminate the sample. It captures light from external source of the low voltage of about 100 voltage. Okay? As you see, illuminator is the light source of the microscope. You can turn off and turn on. Okay. Condenser. Condenser is this part. This part located under the stage. This part is moving, is what they call condenser. These are lenses that are used to collect and focus light from the illuminator into the specimen. They are found under the stage next to the diaphragm of the microscope. They play a major role in ensuring clear-shaped images are produced with a high magnification of 400 power and above. The higher the magnification of the condenser, the lower the image clarity. Therefore, let's show you the part which is called diaphragm. Diaphragm is the part located under the microscope stage inside the condenser. To show you, the diaphragm is necessary to remove the condenser. Okay, let's do it. Remove the condenser to show you the part called diaphragm. This part is what we call condenser. Diaphragm is this clear part inside the condenser. It's able to be closed and opened. This clear part inside the condenser, which is opening and closing, is what we call diaphragm. Diaphragm, it's also known as the iris. It is found under the stage of the microscope, and its primary role is to control the amount of light that reaches the specimen. It's an adjustable apparatus, hence controlling the light intensity and the size of beam of light that gets the specimen. Condenser focus knob. Let's show you condenser focus knob. Condenser focus knob is this. This is what I call condenser focus knob. Here, okay. Condenser focus knob, this is a knob that moves the condenser up or down, thus controlling the focus of light on the specimen. Rack stop. Rack stop is this knob. This knob is what I call rack stop. Rack stop, it controls how far the stages should go, preventing the objective lenses from getting too closer to the specimen slide, which may damage the specimen. It's responsible for preventing the specimen slide from coming too far up and hurt the objective lenses. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe